Richardson.
Hello.
Can we ask you a few questions, please, about Mr. Rossington's missing pizza?
Of course.
So, can you describe to us where you were on the evening of Thursday, the 27th of February, please?
So I was in our classroom, 3C, putting all my books away and getting ready to leave. And then Mr. Rossington came in to have a chat with me.
All right, and what kind of things did Mr. Rossington ask you?
He asked me whether he could have his leggings back that I borrowed so he could go to do his special dancing on the weekend.
Oh wow, that sounds a bit strange.
Yeah, it does. And then I forgot them, so I went to go to the staff room to see if they were there, and that was it.
All right, and before then, I think we saw you moving some tables around. What were you doing with the tables?
Oh, Miss Carter just asked me to move them out of the way because it was in a bit of the way and the classroom corridor was a bit dirty, so moving out of the way to get it all cleaned up.
Oh, right, okay. And when you were in the classroom, did you see Mr. Rossington's pizza at all?
I didn't know. I think it was gone before I got there. I didn't see it move at all.
Oh, right, okay. Do you like pizza?
I love pizza, yeah.
And do you think you might have eaten it by accident?
No, because I had my own pizza to make at home, so I didn't need another pizza.
Oh, did you eat it on purpose?
No, didn't have one.
So, can you think of anybody who might have wanted to take Mr. Rossington's pizza?
There was Mr. Smith. I did see him go into the classroom after I left, just before. And his first name begins with an A, so...
Oh, good idea. I didn't think about Mr. Smith.
No, you've got to be careful of our students.
Oh, yeah. And Mrs. Ainley, did you see Mrs. Ainley at all?
I did. She was carrying the vacuum out and I swear she had a pizza box in her hand.
Not a pizza box. We'll get on to Mrs. Ainley as well. Thank you, Miss Richardson.
No
Can I just ask, was anybody else acting suspiciously at all around school?
Well, there was some pyjamas and a toothbrush in our classroom, which apparently belonged to Mr. Hicken. So maybe bear him in mind as well.
Okay, thanks very much, Miss Richardson.
No.
Hello, and can you tell me what your name is there, please?
Mrs Wilkinson.
And have you been working here for long, Mrs. Wilkinson?
Yeah.
And have you been friends with Mr. Rossington before?
Kinda.
Would you say that he was a close friend of yours, or...?
Definitely not.
Not? Oh, sounded there like you didn't quite like Mr. Rossington.
It's okay.
Would you say it's a bit of a strained relationship between the two of you?
Strained? Yeah. Bit.
Okay. Well, I'm interviewing you because a pizza went missing from the classroom and I wondered if you knew anything about it.
Hang on. Are you accusing me of taking a pizza?
Absolutely not.
I don't like pizza for starters, so I have no intention of taking a pizza. Whose pizza?
Mr. Rossington's pizza. It was a really special one that was just for him.
Definitely not Mr. Rossington's pizza.
Oh dear, it sounds like you two might have had a little bit of a bust-up.
Well, why would I touch his pizza? For starters, I don't know what's in it. You definitely don't know where it's been. And oh, dear me, no. Would not touch his pizza, ever.
Okay. Can I ask, what were you doing after school on Thursday the 27th of February after 3C made pizzas?
Oh gosh, now you're asking me. Was that the day that I ran into you in the corridor and you dropped everything everywhere?
Well, I don't think it was actually my fault. It was just a little accident. We all get little accidents from now and then, and I only made a little mess on the floor. Nothing big.
Was that the flower cloud? So after that, I went into the classroom.
Did you see Miss Rossington's pizza?
Do you know what? Come to think of it, did I see his pizza? I don't think I did.
Interesting. And have you seen anybody acting suspicious at all?
Now I come to mention it, we do have 2 students in school that you don't really know anything about them, look a bit dodgy, you know, and the students, they like pizza. Students love pizza. One of them being Mr. Smith.
Ah, so Miss Richardson's already said that his name starts with the letter A.
Really?
I've heard that Mrs. Ainley quite likes pizza as well.
Yeah, she does.
Hi, Mrs Ainley.
Hi.
Can I ask you a few questions about the disappearance of Mr Rossington's pizza?
Yeah.
Could you describe for me where you were on the evening of Thursday, the 27th of February, the last time we saw the pizza?
Well, Miss Carter had been making pizza with her class, and I was trying to be really helpful, and so I went to help her clean the classroom up. And we carried the Hoover out down the corridor.
We did, I remember
We did,
that.
yeah.
There were some suspicions that as you were walking with said Hoover, that you looked like you had something in your hand. Could you answer that question for us, please?
In my hand?
Yeah.
I only had the pipe of the Hoover. I was trying to help Miss Carter carry the Hoover. I think I had the pipe end of the Hoover. I don't think I had anything else in my hand.
Can you explain why you were seen earlier carrying Mr Rossington's pizza?
Well, I didn't realise it was Mr Rossington's pizza. I was just, again, I was helping to carry things back to Miss Carter's classroom for when she was doing pizzas.
So when was the last time you actually saw the pizza?
I think I saw it. Would have been when I carried it into the classroom. I don't think I've seen it since then.
Okay, and could you explain why you had to leave early on Thursday evening?
I left earlier because I have to get to home to pick up George from nursery.
Okay, and you definitely didn't accidentally take a pizza while you were on your way?
I wouldn't have taken a pizza by accident, no.
Did you have pizza for dinner on that Thursday?
I can't remember what I had for dinner. I think the children might have had pizza, but I don't think I did.
What kind of pizza was it that the children had?
Oh, well, they like just a cheese and tomato pizza.
So it couldn't have been Mr Rossington's by
No, they
accident.
wouldn't eat anything else that was on it, no.
And have you seen anybody acting suspiciously?
Well, there's lots of people acting suspiciously around here at the moment, honestly. I mean, you know, there's Mr Baker, going down that corridor and putting coats over the camera. And then there's Mr Smith. Now, he is very suspicious. And Miss Richardson, she was very suspicious as well. I mean, who shares their leggings with Mr Rossington? That's not something that you can do.
And is there anything else that you would like to add that could help us to solve this mystery?
I don't think there is. I know that obviously my children, they know, my class, your class, they know I would never steal a pizza. That's just not what I would do.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs Ainley.
Okay.